Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Meriana Septiawati. My registration number is A1M218061. In this video, I will present my topic about behaviorism theory of meaning. This topic basically consists of two parts. The first one is delivered by Larasati Claudia Yuslan, and the second one is by me. Just go on with the material. An early formulation of the behaviorism conceptions of meaning was explained by Watson. Watson said, "Words function in the matter of calling out responses exactly as did the objects for which the word serve as substitutes." Maksudnya di sini, kata biasanya muncul dengan adanya diikuti suatu objek, dan objek ini akan menimbulkan suatu respon tertentu karena adanya hubungan antara kata ini dengan objeknya. Watson and Pavlov developed a similar experiment based on classical conditions. An example, classical conditions doing by Pavlov's experiments between dog, the wood, and the ringing of the bell. For more detail, I will show you a video.
Pavlov had accidentally discovered was the concept of classical conditioning. He didn't have to do anything to make those dogs drool when they saw food, but Pavlov wondered if he did something to make the dogs think they were getting food, could he make them drool whenever he wanted to? And that's just what he did. Pavlov first identified the stimulus, the thing that caused the dog's response or behavior. In this case, the stimulus was the food because it caused the dogs to salivate. Then he paired the stimulus with a separate incident, the sound of a bell. Every time Pavlov brought the dogs food, he rang a bell. Once the dogs got used to the sound of the bell at feeding time, Pavlov tried ringing the bell without giving the dogs any food. And voila, the dogs started drooling anyway. Pavlov had successfully trained the dogs to react to the new stimulus, the ringing of the bell, the same way that they reacted to food.
If the object is absent, the word will be acts as a substitute stimuli. Pandangan Watson tersebut kemudian dikembangkan lebih lanjut oleh Albert P. Weiss. Kemudian selanjutnya pada tahun 1933, Bloomfield menerbitkan suatu karya yang sangat dipengaruhi oleh ilmu behaviorism dari Albert P. Weiss sebelumnya. Akibatnya, pengaruh behaviorism tersebut, Bloomfield mengubah dasar pikiran yang sebelumnya telah dia tuangkan pada bukunya yang pertama yang berjudul An Introduction to Linguistic Science pada tahun 1914 dan menyesuaikan pandangan mekanistik penganut behaviorism. Menurut behaviorism mekanis, tingkah laku manusia biasa diterangkan dan diperkirakan berdasarkan pada situasi dari faktor-faktor internal. Dengan demikian, suatu verbal bisa diinterpretasikan sesuai dengan kondisi-kondisi eksternal yang ada di sekitar atau di lingkungan kejadian. Teori ini tentu saja berkebalikan dengan teori mentalism. Mentalism menyatakan bahwa verbal harus diterangkan sebagai akibat dari suatu pemikiran. Maksudnya, dari subjek yang berujar, hal ini sangat bertentangan dengan pandangan Bloomfield. Teori makna Bloomfield berdasarkan pada teori stimulus respon. Artinya, dari satu bentuk kata adalah ada situasi, tuturan pembicara dan tanggapan yang ditimbulkan oleh diri si pendengar ini. Kita hanya dapat menentukan arti dari satu ucapan secara cermat apabila arti itu berhubungan dengan sesuatu yang dapat memberikan manfaat pengetahuan yang bersifat ilmiah. Pandangan Bloomfield tentang penggunaan bahasa ini dapat disebut dengan stimulus respon yang digambarkan dengan formulasi seperti ini. The difference between lowercase and uppercase letter represent the distinctions between the direct and substitute stimulus or response. Maksudnya, as is a direct stimulus that causes a person to speak instead of taking practical actions. Our lowercase is substitute response from the listener, as lowercase is substitute stimulus, which in the case is a request or order that counts that counts the response as R uppercase. S and R uppercase is peristiwa praktis yang langsung terjadi di luar konteks bahasa, sedangkan S and R lowercase adalah peristiwa yang terjadi karena adanya kode-kode bahasa. Bloomfield's notions of meaning, as we have seen, was very close to that of Watson's and Weiss. So Skinner, who belonged to later generations of behaviorism and has constructed a far more elaborate theory, he said, only when the concept of stimulus and response are used very loosely can the principle of the conditioning serve as a biological prototype of symbolization. Skinner's book was not published until 1857. An early version had been circulating for some years previously and had exerted considerable influence upon the psychology of language in America. I think enough for this video. Hopefully you can understand my explanation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.